Have you ever wondered how to make a warm homemade egg breakfast in just 5 minutes? Hi friends, it's Nancy. Today I'll show you 4 of my favorite 5-minute egg recipes that are not only fast, but also comforting and full of flavor. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. Let's start with one of my absolute favorites, a fluffy microwave omelette that's soft, airy, and ready before you finished your coffee. Crack 2 eggs into a bowl and whisk them lightly with a fork until smooth. Add a pinch of salt and about 1/4 cup of milk, roughly 2 to 3 tablespoons per egg. The milk helps the omelette puff up and stay moist. Take a microwave-safe bowl, rub a little butter around the inside. And pour in the egg mixture. If you'd like a pop of color, toss in a few tomato slices or some chopped herbs. Microwave on medium-high. For about 2 minutes, pause to stir the center gently. Then heat for another minute until the top is set. Every microwave is a bit different, so adjust the time slightly if needed. When you take it out, let it rest for a few seconds. The steam inside will finish cooking it perfectly. Slide it onto a plate, and you'll have a light, fluffy omelette with a soft, custard-like texture. Serve warm with a side of whole grain toast or a few slices of fruit. This method is perfect for busy mornings, dorm rooms, or anyone who wants something homemade but effortless. Eggs are packed with choline, a nutrient that supports brain health, and starting your day with one gives you long-lasting energy without the heaviness of other breakfasts. If you love your yolks golden and glowing, this next one's for you, the perfect sunny-side-up egg. Start by warming a small non-stick pan over low heat. Add a thin pat of butter and let it melt slowly until it shimmers. Don't rush this part, the butter should never sizzle too loudly. Slow cooking keeps the whites tender and the yolk glossy. Crack 1 egg into a small bowl first. Then gently pour it into the pan. This helps prevent the yolk from breaking. Keep the heat on low and just watch. It's a little morning meditation. After about 4 to 5 minutes, the whites will turn soft and completely opaque, while the yolk stays bright and jiggly like liquid sunshine. When you slide it onto your plate, the edges will be smooth, the center perfectly golden, and the aroma pure comfort. Sunny-side-up eggs aren't just delicious, they're also rich in vitamins A and D, which help support healthy skin and bones. Pair it with toast avocado or a few slices of fresh tomato for a meal that feels both simple and satisfying. And remember, good food doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs a little patience and love. Now that we've finished the perfect omelette, let's move on to something a little more elegant, but just as simple, the perfect naked egg. Start by bringing a pot of water to a gentle simmer. While waiting for the water to heat, pour a bit of vinegar into a small bowl. Then crack each egg into the bowl with the vinegar. Let the egg soak for about 5 minutes. The vinegar helps the egg whites cling together, giving your poached eggs a smooth, rounded shape. When the water is hot but not bubbling vigorously, carefully slide the eggs from the bowl into the pot. Gradually increase the heat and skim off any foam that forms on the surface. Poach the eggs for about 3 minutes if you prefer a soft, runny center, or up to 4 minutes for a firmer yolk. You'll notice the whites turning opaque and silky, wrapping beautifully around the golden yolk. Once done, gently lift each egg out and place it into a bowl of cool water to stop the cooking process. And that's it, creamy, delicate poached eggs you can enjoy with toast avocado or even a fresh morning salad. Finally, soft golden air fryer eggs with vegetables and cheese. It's the kind of breakfast that looks fancy but comes together effortlessly. Line your air fryer basket with parchment paper and lightly mist it with cooking oil. Crack 4 fresh eggs into a bowl. And whisk until smooth and slightly frothy. Add about half a teaspoon of salt and a pinch of black pepper. If you love experimenting, you can mix in a dash of chili flakes or a sprinkle of garlic powder for a little kick. Now let's add the color. I'm using fresh bok choy today, which gives the eggs a gentle, earthy flavor and beautiful green contrast. You can swap it for kale spinach or even a few slices of sweet bell pepper. Then toss in a handful of cherry tomatoes cut in half so they roast evenly. And sprinkle some cheese over the top for that creamy, comforting melt. Slide the basket into your air fryer, set it to 350 80°, and cook for 10 to 12 minutes until the top is golden and the cheese bubbles lightly. When it's ready, your kitchen will smell amazing with soft, fluffy eggs. A hint of sweetness from the tomatoes and a touch of melted cheese that ties it all together. This dish is high in protein and loaded with fiber from the veggies, perfect for keeping you full and energized through a busy morning. Try it once and you'll see how simple breakfast can still feel like a treat. You know, I started sharing these little kitchen tips because I used to feel overwhelmed too. There's something so satisfying about finding simple ways to make everyday life easier. And I love passing those along to others who might need them. If today's recipe gave you a few new ideas, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps more friends find our little kitchen corner. I hope today's tip brings a bit of comfort to your mornings and reminds you that good food doesn't have to be complicated. So next time you wake up tired or rushed, try one of these. Whether it's an air-fried bake with golden cheese, a delicate poached egg, a patient sunny side up, or a fluffy microwave omelette, you'll start your day feeling grounded and cared for.